So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances. But you feel the rivalry.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour...
Havertz! Oh, that's ambitious.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get it through? That is good alertness. Now it's Arnautovic. Now it's Havertz. That's an imaginative pass. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Sabitzer. Austria finding their passes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Austria have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Realm. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Havertz. Now it's Fulkrug. Played out to the right. Cleared without hesitation. And the volley. Alaba clears. Baumgartner looking to add to his goal. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Gregoric. Baumgartner. He's had it taken off him.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that has been knocked clear. Gnabry. He's tried one! And the ball's... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Good effort first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
It's a good ball out wide. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now that's well seen too. Nicely spread. And he's picked it up out wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Musiala wins the duel this time. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So the last big chance, perhaps, before half-time. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Pass somewhat off target. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Germany really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Baumgartner. Austria looking to pass their way through. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Lima. Gregoric. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Germany still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Havertz. He's having a go!
Havertz really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold it.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And that's going to be a booking. Germany choosing to make the first change.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Coming on to replace him is number 15.
Spread out to the left. Out to the left it goes. Musiala gets over and intercepts. Picks out, goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Savitzer with the short one. Germany have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Gregoric. Cedric, what are you thinking?
Germany are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Number 8, Leon Goretzka.
That has been cut short. Germany still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And he's being shifted off it. Leveling, looking to run onto it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Germany really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Austria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Wirtz. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And this is Goretzka. Now there's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out towards the flank. Alaba. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Arnautovic.
That's going in strongly.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's come through and he's had a quick look in. Shoots! Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
That's travelling a long way. No, that's been intercepted. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's Goretzka. And that is as far as it goes. Germany perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Germany going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Expectations and decibels both rising for... It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Arnautovic. Nice bit of trickery. Lima. That's a goal kick. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some...
Climbs up big! Goal, Germany! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Austria are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Sabitzer. Austria looking to pass their way through. Knocks it into space. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Austria applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline.
Terrific header! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up...
Big header! Sabitzer. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Witz. Distributed tidily. He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly reclaimed. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Incoming, he gets big. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Played into space out wide. Kimmich. Witz. Musiala cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
It's a promising position. Gnabry. Havertz, given the lift of his goal. Good ball over the top. He's having a go. It's and he's following up. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Out towards the flank. Sabitzer.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Posh. Alaba. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
To the field.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Germany are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And the game has already resumed here.
Germany are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's levelling. And it's Kimmich. Great vision. No, it's come to nothing. Lima. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution for Germany. Number 6, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field is number 5, Gross.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nicely shaped ball. Now that's well seen too. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
That is good alertness. He's looking wide.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Baumgartner. He's picked his way through. Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Looking for a runner. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Oh, super find. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Ter Stegen claims it without any fuss. Germany do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Baumgartner picks out Gregoritsch. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Austria really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That's a good ball out wide. Fulkrug. Well, that has not gone well.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Lima and Gregoritsch. Baumgartner. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as...
Takes a shot! Ah, he's given it away. Lima receives it in a... Oh, Nautovic! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Raum.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Oh, that's well spotted. Sabitzer. Baumgartner. Now it's Lima. Now it's on Nautovic. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Looking to go deep. He's got tall. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. The hostilities have already resumed. Shapes to shoot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Austria go into the lead. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Levelling. Levelling, going full tilt down the right-hand side. And here's Gross. And that should get the job done. Tries to play it through. Gross. And it's Wirtz. He's going for goal! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Chance! Oh, it's come loose. Sabitzer. Half-time, extra
And now,
time.
please turn towards the screen.
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we are already back underway. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Musiala. Oh, that's ambitious. Should have equalised.
And that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the shot! It's hit the upright. And now a sudden chance to counter. Wirtz has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Germany have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Gnabry. And he was quick to react. Arnautovic stood his ground strongly. Germany are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Tries a shot! It's a loose ball.
There will be 1 minute
And
at
he's
a
cleared
time.
it out of harm's way. And we're done. Germany did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
We have already started here. Pride, tradition, the game. He's having a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Germany certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Baumgartner. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, someone I can see as being very powerful in midfield, Peter, is Leon Goretzka. His build and strength being the obvious assets, but also the covering and the energy he puts into his game. That makes him the perfect foil to the more traditional central playmaker. And it's a role...
In he goes again! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Germany really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Great vision. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Looking for a runner. Alaba cuts out the pass. Lima.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed.
Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Sabitzer. Lima. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, what has happened here? Tar. Rudiger. And it's Kimmich. Now it's Wirtz. Adeyemi. He's had it nicked away. Looking to play him in. And that is out of play. Wirtz. And it's Musiala. Oh, good chance here! And he has kept it out somehow.
Musiala is offering a right smile there.
Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Sabitzer. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Kimmich. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Germany are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Arnautovic. Now this could be a chance. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Goretzka. Oh, that's fabulous. Gnabry! Really well taken goal. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Brown who's on a run down the left wing. It's a searching pass. Brown is in a really good position out wide. And he's there to clear it. Oh, nice touch.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a throw. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And he's there to belt it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Musiala. Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Goretzka. Turns and goes back. He's gone for goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Kimmich plays it short. Wirtz. And the shot! Off the post! Oh, taken with style! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Germany are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Sabitzer. Now it's on Nautovic. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution for Germany, number 13, Adeyemi. Coming on the field is number 14.
Gnabry. Havertz. Foot in. Now it's Havertz. Now it's levelling. That is good strength. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Havertz. And it's Musiala. He's tried one! And that is doing no harm at all. Lima. Posh. Ball played for Baumgartner. Lima. Raum has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Germany making consecutive changes here.
Substitution for Germany, number 22, Raum. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
Lima. And this is on Nautovic.
Has been indicated.
Posh. It's Sabitzer. Nicely shaped ball. That's the keeper's ball. Kimmich. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, easy pickings there. Alaba tries to clear. And that's a goal kick. Sabitzer. And we're done. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently... Germany going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. That's really well cleared. And it's Wirtz. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Played out towards the right wing. He's looking wide. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Havertz. And he cuts out the supply. Posh. Played out to the right.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Some good work on the right flank here. That's an imaginative pass. Can he get onto this? He rises! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. He can run onto that. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's not an especially good pass, that. Austria looking to pass their way through. Arnautovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Searching pass he's played there. Alaba calmly anticipates. This looks promising. He's got away. Gnabry. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Gregoric, and he's had it nicked away. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's Kimmich. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's neat. Wits. It's a promising position.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? He's done particularly well there. It's wonderful focus.
Arnautovic. Posh. Looking for options for movement. Baumgartner. And he's managed to get free. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Security staff for each block.
Well, the players
Please
definitely know
report
they're
to
in a
the staff
derby.
room
More of the
immediately.
same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And that was nowhere near his best. Havertz. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He is through here. Now it's Wits. Chooses to go. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gnabry. Shot could be on. Wits! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. And it's Goretzka. Gnabry has it in a wide position. Sabitzer can get it clear. Tries from a long way out. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book. Now it's Gnabry. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely aimed pass. It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
They get a in. And the pass is intercepted. He has found a way through. It's a goal kick. Germany have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly.
He's having a shot! He can get that clear. Goretzka. And it's Musiala. And here's Goretzka. Raum looking to hit the byline here.
Germany really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Levelling, getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Alaba. Sabitzer. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Germany making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Lima. Now it's on Arnautovic. He's found a way through. Lovely. And Arnautovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Arnautovic. Now it's Gregoritsch. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. That's a good ball. Musiala. Andrik. Germany do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's clever.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. The hostilities have already resumed. Ter Stegen claims comfortably. Now it's Gnabry. Now it's Füllkrug. Spread neatly. Raum could try cutting inside here. Swing tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Musiala! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Raul, Gnabry. Musiala, and here's Wirtz. He's a sharp little ball here. Levelling's cross. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. In again. This time, surely. That's a half-decent try.
Gnabry certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now, can they get him away? Levelling, he's wide and shoots! Yes, he's done it! Save the best for last! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That's it for the first period of extra time.
Just a quick request today for
Well,
everyone
both
to
teams have
please
run
kindly
themselves
remove
into the
any
ground
car
out there.
park on the
Does
road outside
anyone
the stadium.
have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Now it's Musiala. What a throw in. And it's Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has been slung wide. Terrific header. It's in. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Number 9.
Germany are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that has left him in a heap. Lima. And time is up. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one... Germany going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Quality ball. Gregorich. Shifted it to the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crosses it in, big header! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different. Oh, easy pickings there. Germany are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Danso gets over and intercepts. Spread it left. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. No foul, says the referee. Distributed tidily. Adeyemi. Now, can they get him away? That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Wirtz providing an outlet on that flank. Good read, needed to be. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's just beyond his reach. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Great vision. You can run onto that. Arnautovic! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Arnautovic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Stiller. Adeyemi. Now he's got space here. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Musial, and the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Germany failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh no, what has happened here? Goretzka. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that is a little undercooked. Lima. Oh, good spread. Raum kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Baumgartner. Can he latch on to this? No, it's come to nothing. Somewhat off target. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now that looks a decent ball. Brilliantly cut out. Gregoritsch. Musiala takes control of it and he's on the move. Kimmich gets a... He gets big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
Germany have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now it's Wirtz. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Posh. Baumgartner. Raum going full tilt down the left. And it's Stiller. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Kimmich. Probing pass. Alaba makes the interception.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Raul. Just 5 minutes left.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They'll have one final crack at it. Can he get on the end of this? He's on it. Can he get away? And that was very necessary. Danso wins the duel. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. And we are already back underway. Sabitzer, and this is Arnautovic. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Germany can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Baumgartner. Now it's Gregoric. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. And the shots!
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
There's the header! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Wirtz. Wirtz. Real chance! Off the post!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's it for the first period of extra time.
To all members of the crowd, I'd like
So
to
penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who concedes today in the next 15 minutes? And the action has already restarted. So, for the last time, who dares to win?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No, he's not getting his way this time. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Havertz. And it's Goretzka. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. He's got away. Danso.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Aimed beyond the defence. Swept chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now it's Wirtz. Wirtz goes on a charge down the left.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now there's... Can he finish? And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. Frustration, exasperation, vexation... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
And as you can see, we've already started here. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. In with the challenge. Done so. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Gregoric. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Knocks it into space. Now the ball in. Raum.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And he's being shifted off it. Done so. And here's Havertz. Stiller is onto this. Stiller was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gregoric.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rudiger takes control of it and he's on the move. Played back in. Adeyemi's cross. Arnautovic.
This is the time you need that pace.
Sabitzer. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's cut it out. Ambitious ball here. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And Arnautovic! Oh, brilliant from Arnautovic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it's Austria who go ahead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance.
Germany certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Gregoric, now the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Kimmich. Now it's Kimmich. He's on it, can he get away?
There will be one.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Arnautovic. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And the game has already resumed here.
Germany really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Sabitzer. Done so. Alaba. Well, that pass isn't the best. That has been slung wide. Alaba. Lima. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Baumgartner. Gets a good foot in there. Germany still this single goal behind. That's a throw. Rao. Looking for the run. He has found the way through. Goretzka.
Germany really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It is a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now it's Kimmich. Stiller. And the finish! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Gregorich. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Lima. Musiala running with the ball. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Distributed tidily. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. And he shoots! It's there! Germany are all square. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Musiala does well to stand firm and defend it. Looking for options for movement. And that's played in low. Played it again.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Stiller. Adeyemi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goretzka. He's having a go! Just off target.
Goretzka usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Done so. Now he's off and running.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Disappointed with that. And this is Arnautovic. And that's gone loose. Gets into some space. And this is Arnautovic. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. And the action has already restarted. Germany displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Musiala has created one goal already. Tar spots it and intercepts. Neatly clipped into space. No, that's been intercepted. Lima. It's Sabitzer. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's had it taken off him. Goretzka. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well played, well played. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Well, we are already up and running again. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. Witz! No way through, so back it comes. Lima. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Sabitzer. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that was nowhere near his best.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's fabulous. And we're done. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be settled. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances. But you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Witz. He's in a great position here, and it's Stiller. Oh, good spread. Looking to go deep, he rises! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella, Kai Havertz's role, will be quite big.
Big chance, must be! Plenty to aim at here. Can he finish? Goal, Germany! First blood drawn. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Number 13, Adeyemi.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good take in a good area. Baumgartner. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's on Nautovic.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies... Takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rudiger hurtling down that right flank. Played into space out wide. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Sabitzer. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Kimmich. Quality ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. Lima. It's a really well-measured ball. You get a throw in. Posh. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Floated through. That's a decent clearance. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's been shifted off it. Musiala has given away a free kick. Musiala is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Some really good ball movement. Little pass back. Now that looks a decent ball. He's through here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's tidy. Now it's Kimmich. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Germany can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Germany carrying a one-goal lead. Sabitzer. Germany just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And that's gone loose. Shifted upfield. Sabitzer. He's shifting through the gears here. Gregoritsch! He's got a goal! Austria are level. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting. It's Goretzka! Not the most convincing of passes. Germany have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Goretzka. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Baumgartner. He's found a way through.
Austria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Baumgartner. Now it's Gregoritsch. Serves up across. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
It is a fantastic goal! A finish of true class! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, well played. Austria have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Baumgartner, and it's Arnautovic. He's in plenty of space here.
Austria really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Baumgartner. Goretzka. Stiller. He's looking wide. Now, can they get him away? That is a great pick out. Oh, that's fabulous. No way through, so back it comes. And that will be the final act. Germany pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but... Germany going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come? Up he goes! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Kimmich. And it's Stiller. Adeyemi. Knocks it into space. Stiller providing an outlet on that flank.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Kimmich with the short one. Turns and goes back. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Gregoritsch. Passing is crisp and sharp. Sabitzer. No, he's not getting past him there. Can he get it through? Always onto this. Great chance! Goal, Germany! There is the breakthrough!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a really well-measured ball. Now, this could be a chance. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Adeyemi. Here comes another cross. And he can clear it away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That is lovely. Kimmich picks it up out wide.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
It's a promising position. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gregoric. Now it's Laimer. Tar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Chance here to counter. Laimer. Austria looking to pass their way through. Now it's Wirtz. And that interception was most necessary. Danso. It's Sabitzer. Ambitious ball here. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Wirtz has it out wide and in space. And the shot! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Sabitzer. No, that's been intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. And this is Goretzka. Real chance here. Laimer. And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Germany really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Germany are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are already promptly back underway. Havertz gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this? He has found the way through. Round. Oh, what a climb! Yes! And they are cruising away. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Stiller charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, and the shot! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. He's had a shot! And he should have made it 4.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Germany have their third corner. Kimmich goes short. Chooses to go back. There's the shot! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort easing away. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and
he's gone for it! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, well played. Oh, perfectly measured that. Germany do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution for Germany. Number 2, Rudiger. Coming on the field is number 21, Anton.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
he's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Great vision. And he plays one through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Half an hour gone in the second half. No way through there. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Lima. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, what a mistake! Takes a shot! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
After 82 minutes is number 13.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's picked it up out wide. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Germany can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Havertz. Now it's Baumgartner. Germany needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Austria grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Lima. Alaba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alaba cuts out the pass. Crunching tackle. And here's Havertz. Wirtz receives it in a good position here, and he's managed to get free. Engages and forces him off the ball.